What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to another Saturday night stack chat with me, the Stack Collector. A very casual stack collector tonight because I'm hot, I'm bothered, and I couldn't be bothered to get dressed up for you all. I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it. So I've got the t-shirt on today, but I hope you're all well. I hope you're enjoying this sun. It's a bit hot for me. I'm not sleeping at night. I need to get some aircon installed or something because these nights have just been brutal, haven't they? But let's have a look who we've got in this chat. We've got CY Sterling, Barry Wiggins, and Miyamoto, all winning themselves 10 groin coins for being the first three in the chat. We've also got Blistering Body Cool Adventures. Congratulations to BBA. I'll be honest with you, if BBA hadn't won that live treasure hunt, I think I'd have had to gone down and sort things out because I had your name on it, BBA. Well done to you, mate, and congratulations. It's not been too bad. Hope you're having a good run. CY, hope you're well, mate, as well. Stigma, great to see you there in the chat as well. Ian Atterbury, as always, fantastic to see you as well. 4006, my friend, always a pleasure. Robot Toaster, Jack Stacks as well. Kevin Hawthorne, all the way from Florida over in the United States of America. And 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗲. 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗶. Yeah, that one. How you doing, 𝗵𝗶𝗶? I'm just gonna stick with 𝗵𝗶𝗶. I can do 𝗵𝗶𝗶 easily enough, but I hope you're doing well. Now, if anyone was expecting any kind of stinky fish tonight, I am sorry to let you down, but it is happening. It has been ordered, it has been paid for, it's currently en route to me all the way from Sweden. It's homeland, and if you weren't aware, of course, I'm talking about the Surströmming challenge I was giving last week. I've ordered it. It's on its way, and the delivery date that's been given, and sometimes I find they can come a bit quicker when it's from abroad, but the one that's been given by Amazon is the 20th to the 22nd. So the first Saturday after that, I think the 20th, if I'm not mistaken, the 20th is a Monday, so it'll be the Saturday after that. It will be happening, guys. Don't you worry about it. Stackerdan, how you doing, mate? Great to see you as well. Now, I am going to put this caveat out there because I've been doing a bit of research in it, and it's not as safe as maybe I thought it was because, there's a bit of a danger attached to it. Now, you've got to basically, it's meant to be stored refrigerated. It's not meant to be stored out in room temperature or anything like that. So that's one thing to watch out for. And the main thing to watch out for is if the can is not intact in any way, shape or form. All it takes is the tiniest little pinhole in that can, and it allows the bacteria to get into it, and it stops it being a self-contained environment which kills off bacteria, and it can lead to botulism bacteria, salmonella, all the good ones that stop the stack chats happening ever again. So it's on the caveat that the can will be expected with a fine-toothed comb when it arrives. And Nessie, what a legend.
At Queen Nessie became a member. At Queen Nessie celebrates 14 months of membership. Evening I smell fish. Nauseated face emoji. Vomiting face emoji.
And that's just my natural odour because I haven't got any fish here yet. But Nessie, in response to that, I would just like to say, you're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. Right, yeah, so the can's got to be properly intact. It can't have any signs of rust on it or anything like that. Bloating is good. We want to see the can bloated because that means it's still pressurized, and that's a very good thing. And when you open the can, that's where you got to be careful as well, because if it's like a sludge, a grey sludge, then bin it off. Don't even try it; it'll kill you. But if the fish are intact and the proper fillets and that, then it's happening, guys. That's all I'm going to say. As soon as it gets here. Looms, how you doing, mate? Great to see you there, Looms, as well. And anyone else I may have missed, as I've been waffling on about stinky fish. But I think it puts it at 2 weeks today. Unless it comes early, it might be here by next Saturday because that's the 18th. And as I say, when I order things from abroad, they can tend to get here a little bit quicker. Ian Ritchie, how you doing, mate? Great to see you here. Yeah, they can get here a little bit quicker. So fingers crossed, guys. That's what we can do. Keep your fingers crossed on that one. Right, so it's going to be a really quick one tonight. One reason, guys, obviously, I'm sure most of you will be aware, England are playing Norway tonight. We are taking on the Vikings. As you all know, I can't stand Vikings. I've never liked Vikings anyway. They're rubbish. My allegiance has always been with Wessex and Alfred. I've never had any kind of interest in Vikings whatsoever. Don't look at my arm. Don't look at me tattoo. Get out of here, Norway. Come on, England. And then tomorrow, I'm a Viking fanatic all over again. don't matter which way it goes. But for tonight, if only for tonight, I hate the Vikings. Chris, how you doing, mate? Great to see you here. So yeah, I've got a couple of things to open. I've got 2 things that have been sent by the community, and I've got 1 thing that's come from Roman, and then I've got 2 other little pickups that I've made this week, and then we're going to be doing the weekly duck race and going through the bundle. And it's another fantastic bundle, guys. I've got to admit myself. Maybe Uhtred, son of Uhtred. Yes, absolutely. Son of Uhtred. I really love. That's my favourite series out of all the ones. Vikings, Viking Valhalla, Last Kingdom. They're not all related. Viking and Viking Valhalla are direct sequels to each other, and Viking and Lost Kingdom was separate. But it's so. A lot of people see it as a trilogy because it ties in so very well with the Viking and Vikings Valhalla series. But yeah, great series. I highly recommend watching it. Mercian, how you doing, oi, you metalheads? Great to see you there in the chat. Nessie, have I even said hello? I know I responded to your 14 months here, but I don't think I've said hello to you. So hello, Nessie. It's great to see you here, and it's great to see you finally have one of those nice ship 5 escudos from Portugal. Oh, here we go, Stigma. Thank you very much. Oh,
Evening TSC, handshake emoji, tomorrow is my birthday. I need a happy birthday song, musical note emoji, handshake emoji, handshake emoji, handshake emoji, handshake emoji, heart hands emoji.
Sorry. Right, mate, you did not need to do a super chat for that. I've got you back on that one. No trouble whatsoever, but I absolutely, massively appreciate it. Thank you so very much, mate. And to that, I would like to say, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 𝗧𝗧𝗧. No. We're gonna rewind that. That's my bad. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stigma. Happy birthday to you. There you go, buddy. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed of myself right now. I'm so sorry about that. I'm rubbish with names. I knew it were an S. It'd already gone up, and I'd started like, who was that again? Who was it? It was an S, wasn't it? 𝗧𝗧𝗧. No, it was Stigma. So, mate, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Hope you have a fantastic birthday tomorrow. I'll make sure to put your announcement out in Stack Social tomorrow, but I'm so sorry about that. We'll try that again towards the end before I quit, and we'll see if I can do it a little bit better for you, mate, because I've ashamed myself of that. Bo, how you doing, mate? Great to see you there. Everyone on this bloody, I know, poor old Canute, mate. Poor old Canute, he's like, nighttime, he's up and he's moving around and he don't know what to do with himself, and I'm trying to put him in front of a fan, and I think he appreciates it a bit, but he don't like the feeling of a fan on him, so it's like one of those where he's there for a bit and then moves. But yeah, I feel for him with that fur on. I'm going to get my razor out. Sai, how you doing, mate? He says, good evening, Stack Collector and chat. It's fantastic to see you, buddy. Thank you very much for coming in. We're just saying a massive happy birthday to Stigma and not 𝗧𝗧𝗧. I may have got happy birthday a little bit wrong there. But no, happy birthday, Stigma, mate. Many happy returns to you. Mr. Atterbury, sir, how are you doing, pal? From Nerd UK. Mr. Nerd UK, sir, how are you doing, pal? Great to see you here. So, as I say, guys, it's not going to be a pretty things. How you doing? Yes, get those England flags flying today. 10 o'clock kickoff, guys. So get your beers in and get ready, because we are going through to the semis, aren't we? We are. We're doing it, aren't we? Get out of here, you bloody Vikings. That Haaland, or you don't impress me, mate. You don't impress me. All right, get out of here, Haaland. We're not bothered about you. We don't care about you. Come on, boys. Let's bring it home. It's been 80 years. It's been coming home. And yeah, we want it here. We want it back with us. Please, thank you. We've waited a lot. You've had enough of my emotion out of me over the last 41 years of my life. You've had me broken down. You've had me thinking, hold on, we've actually got a chance here. We're through to finals. We can do this. We've got one of the best teams we've had for a long time. We've got Seaman in goal. He's a fantastic goalkeeper. We've got Owen up front. Oh, we've got Beckham bending it all over the pitch. Oh, we have everything's just a line for us this time. No, get out of here. But none of that tonight, guys. Come on, let's have some. Let's get those England flag. Bjorn. It's actually great to see you, and great to see you, mate. Fantastic. But get out of here, you bloody Viking. We don't want none of it tonight. Not today. But no, actually, it's great to see you here, mate. Thank you for joining us. Arganton, thank you for coming across, mate. Fantastic to see you here as well. Crispy Shiny Things, of course. I've not said hello to you yet, so a massive hello to you. Wrong century, mate. Wrong century. But it's what I remember being our close, me actually thinking we've got a genuine chance. But yeah, we're not only are we in the wrong century now, we're a quarter of the way through that wrong century, and that just makes me feel incredibly old. I should not have said that. I've just nearly choked on me bloody monster. Bjorn, get out of here. Get out of here. We're going to stuff them, yeah. Right, this is the problem though, right? Once upon a time, this went back. Once upon a time. For the last fair few times we've gone against Norway, it's been a bit 50-50. It's been a bit of a 2-1 or a draw, one goal here or 2 goals there. Back in day, look at our historic scores against them. We were trouncing them 6-0 and that, and then came to a point about the 90s, and since then it's been a lot more even. And I would have liked to have seen it a lot more one-sided. But it is what it is. It's a World Cup, and I suppose it could be worse. But I think we're facing we're pretty equally matched. So we'll have to see how we get on. But good luck. Good luck to you guys. I really hope I'm flying the England flag in my Monday night auction over on Whatnot, because I've been flying the flag in the background. There's a little bit of support during the World Cup. They are massive underdogs. Yeah, they're not. It's not a given. It's not a given. I think we're playing quite well as well. And I think if we get through, it's gonna take a good amount of effort to do it. It's not going to be a walk in park, not by any respect. As much as I wish it was. Eastern Dave, how you doing, mate? Great to see you here. And let's have a look. Who else we got here? 60 years ago exactly, we last won it. 60. I said 80, didn't I? I think I said 80, but yeah, no, 60 years ago. Do apologise, yeah, because obviously 1966 was 60 years ago, not 80. So I do apologise, but Saturday Night Maths in a heat wave don't go well. How we going, Punk? Great to see you, mate. It was great to see you in the Nemos Numismatics live stream earlier. He ran one of the Zeus treasure hunts. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm offended. He's offended me. This Nemo guy has coming up to my neck at woods and not popping in for a cup of tea and coming on. What amazing would it have been if I'd been able to just pan the camera and go like, Nemo sat there right next to me. Could have happened. It could have happened tonight. He's in Nottingham right now. It could have happened. Right? Blame Nemo. Get at him, guys. Tell him boo. Boo. Thank you. But I'm being genuinely honest. Nemo could have been here live with me. We could have been ching and getting on with it. Whoever wins this game will be Argentina to make it to the final. I'd like to think so. Shaz, how you doing? Great to see you here. Thank you very much for joining us. 406, I think I've said hello to you. If not, hello, mate. Big Daddy Nemo. Yeah, not today, mate. Not today. I'm not happy with him today. You know what I mean? He could have popped in for a cuppa and then get me the deets on where we were going to hide the treasure, so I could have gone hid in a bush round corner, Nah, I had BBA's name on it. As soon as I saw Nottingham Castle, I was like, yeah, get on that e-bike, BBA, scoot across the city and get there. That is yours, mate. We could all crowdfund and pay the refs. Well, I'm not going to lie, football and boxing, 2 most corrupt sports on planet. That's for sure, isn't it? You know what I mean? But no, we're gonna win it. We're gonna win it fair and square tonight, guys. I have every faith. Paul Williams, how you doing, mate? Good old Paul from he comes in on Monday as well, alongside Nessie and quite a few of you. It's always great to see you guys on a Monday. Obviously, they're a bit more. Because now I do 2 live streams a week. I know obviously Monday's an auction, but it's still, as far as I'm concerned, it's still both live streams. The Monday's a lot more serious, and we go into coin details, and I go into designers and all that. And this Saturday night's become more of just a laugh in it, just a hangout kind of thing. FIFA have already been paid by Argentina in silver. In Argentina have paid in Argentinium. Something like that. Here we go. Right, let's do the first one. So this one right here, I know where this has come from. I wouldn't have known, apart from I would, because it says on the box, actually, because he puts a return address on them. But he... Safe to open on camera. He sent me a little message today, actually, saying this was on its way. And this has come from 365 Days of Silver. And I think he sent me a little bit of a bundle with some bits and bobs in, you know, for duck racers, which is very kind of him. Just making sure I'm putting addresses on. Oh, there we go. Let me get this one. There we go. Sorted it. To 𝗕𝘂𝗃 for future giveaways, 365. There you go. What a guy. What a great guy. Hey, look at this. Look at this. We've got some Pokemon cards. I don't get it. Someone's going to have to explain this to me. Argentum is what I was trying to say. Argentum from Argentina, which of course is the Latin for silver, isn't it? Which is why silver has the chemical symbol of Ag. That's exactly what I was trying to say. So we've got Pokemon Trick or Trade. I'm assuming they're Halloween theme, trick or trade. And again, these are fantastic, mate. I understand they're fantastic because I see all the hubbub about them. I am a bit of a dinosaur that lives under a rock, and I have no idea. I don't get it. I don't get it. Nessie has just said it, as far as I'm concerned. But that's not. I'm not knocking it because I know there's a lot of people that are into it. I just don't get it. But thank you so much for sending them across because I know, you know, that's very popular right now. So we've already got some of these, but thanks for sending a few more across because I'm obviously whacking a load in. I didn't put any in yet tonight because I know you said you were sending some across. So some 5K ones. We've got a stack of social new design. Absolutely fantastic. Great work on that, 365. Done well there. And we've also got 365 hiding in a cupboard. And apparently, he might have written a book. I don't know if there's anyone heard about this. I've not heard anything about it. 365 writing a book, that would be big news for the community. How have I not heard about that? But you've got him coming out your cupboard, middle of the night, after he's just stole your stack. And don't worry, because he in its place he left you one of his books, so it's all good. Right, what is it? I've just seen messages. Can't get into Pokemon. No, I played the game for a bit on the phone. That was quite fun. But the trading cards, I get it. Trading cards are a good game. I get that. That's not what I don't get. But it's the prices that some of them go for. We get a bit mad, don't we? Like Charizard buying you a Ferrari and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's what I don't get. But to each their own. It's like I say, you know, just because I don't understand the value something's got doesn't mean it hasn't got value, and I absolutely understand that. But yeah, it's I might have to buy a couple of packs and just get it going and see what it's about. If anyone thinks I spelt my name wrong, it's Proto-Celtic for silver. There you go. Argentum. I assumed it would have something to do with silver, with the argent on it. You know what I mean? Because same as say that's old school language for silver back in the day, and there's different variants of it. Like you say, that being the Proto-Celtic. Some collected mountains of those as kids. They'd be worth fortune now. Yeah, for sure. For sure. If they're in good condition, some of the original ones, that's what I see on the videos. It's like Fiat, except it's backed by Nintendo's lawyers instead of government. Well said, Robot. Well said. I watched a Saw yesterday, and I assume it's got to be a skit. It can't be real because there was this guy, and he were buying a £10,000 Pokemon card, and the guy selling it starts taking it out of the plastic container, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, it don't come with older." He said, "It's a 10 grand deal, mate." He said, "Yeah, it don't come with older." And he goes, "It's a 10 grand deal, mate." He said, "Yeah, it don't come with older." So he tossed it back on and walked away, and I'm like, well, if it's not a skit, I'm with you, bruv. I'm with you. I'm putting 10 grand of my hard-earned cash on a little, 4x3 inch piece of cardboard, and you're not going to throw in a 10-cent plastic holder for me to keep it looking nice till I get home. 10 grand? I think I'd have done more than just put it back down, mate. You know what I mean? But I was like, people out there, that's not how you make money, mate. You know what I mean? Little 10 cents, little plastic thing. Just get him. Loads in the bin. Yeah. For me, it was Pogs. It was like that for Pogs. Everyone had like massive collections of Pogs, different designs on them, and some of them were rare and valuable and stuff. Trump and asked him to give FIFA a call. You never know, mate. You never know. Right, where are we? Didn't that one. A book you say, says Nerdy, yeah, for sure. He did my head in with what's it? With cards, yeah, for sure. Like I used to, when the guy I babysat for, he was the right age for the Pokemon cards. Like at that age, I was starting going to pubs and stuff like that. So I was like trying to be all mature and stuff, you know what I mean? Like I got to the pub because I was being about 16, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, I go to the pub and hang around with fully grown people. I'm better than you, you know, with your little Pokemon cards. Be gone! How dare you even look at me? So yeah, but yeah, no, I know, I get it's big. 365, that's a year, not a book. Well, it's both, isn't it? John Tom is Celtic for Mia. Behave yourself. I don't know what you like. I can't put sound on, might have to watch replay. Fair play, mate, fair play. It's good to have you here anyway, 006. Mia is Japanese for tatty head. Fairs. I saw that he was saying it was a limited edition holder. Limited edition holder? You can get out of here, mate, about your limited edition holders. 10 grand bloody thing, innit? You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. Or at least, like, say, well, I can give you one of these holders, you know what I mean? Not to say holders not included. Like, get out of here. Pogs, that's what I call my poker chips. Well, they are kind of like Pogs. I'd use one of them as a slammer back in day, you know what I mean? Happy days. That's what we ought to do. We ought to have Pog matches, right? What we ought to do is we'll use... Where are you? I'll put you somewhere. We'll use our poker chips as Pogs, right? We'll use them as Pogs, not slammers. And then everyone's got to get a 1965 Winston Churchill commemorative crown. It's got to be one of them. Everyone's got to get one of these, and then... That didn't work. I'll stop destroying everything I'm giving away. It's all right, though. Haven't done no damage. You're good. Well, mate, oh no, it has. This one right here, this 5K chip comes with a limited edition dint as created by 1965 Winston Churchill crown. There you go. Didn't work. Yesterday, daughter started on football cards, the last Euros. I didn't invite everybody. Fair play. We used to do, when I was a kid, we used to have those, I think it was Euro 96, and you got little coin token things, and you put them in coin albums, and they were very much like the Cambridge coin albums that we get nowadays, which is actually one of the reasons why I like the Cambridge coin album so much. They gave me a nostalgic feeling of being a kid with those little tokens. Use your Brits as Pogs. No slammer. Your Brits are slammer, mate, not a Pog. You can play for chips, but I used to play closest to the wall for money. Oh, we played that as well. We used to use can you remember what people called shag bands? They were just little rubber bands, came in all different colours, and people give like the different colours different meanings. And if someone gave what, it was stupid. They were little rubber plastic little bracelet things, and we used to throw them, and whoever could get closest to it won. Pogs got banned in loads of schools. You were basically gambling. It caused so many fights. I can remember I got into a fight because I won a match and he just didn't. There were a Pog in there that he really liked and he didn't want me to win it, and he thought he was going to win and he didn't. And so he got violent afterwards and started a fight. And I had to go to the office, and then my dad had to get involved in everything. There you go, a little bit of cardboard, guys. Abusive of poker chips. Yeah. That one has been punked. Like 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗃. I've got enough 5K chips. I'll send you some. Nah, you're all right, Nessie. Get them out in your mail calls. Send them out to people. Pigeon toed. toss. Oh, pigeon toss. What are you doing to pigeons over there, darling? I thought you were calling me pigeon toad. That's what we used to call people, like, if we walked funny. Like, look at this pigeon toad guy. Bloody hell, millennial throwback. Do you remember Scoobies? Scoobies, what Scoobies? So, Scoobies, were they like bracelets that were like band, like they were a bit like friendship bands kind of thing? I do, it's coming back to me a little bit. Customise, exactly, Paul. Customise. Punk say, yeah, you know, I'm learning from you, Punk. That's it. It's been TSC'd. That's a gambling game with coins. Pitch and toss. Yeah, basically, it's one of the oldest gambling games ever, isn't it? Pitch and toss. Famously immortalised in the poem "If" by Rudyard Kipling. If you can take all of your winnings and risk it in one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never speak a word of your loss. If you can meet with triumph and disaster, and treat those two impostors just the same. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you. If all things, something and just the same. If you can take the unforgiven minute and fill it with 60 seconds worth of distance won, yours is the world and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Something like that, anyway. My favourite poem, that is. Anything for money, Shaz. Anything for money. Conkers were like, they were daddy, weren't they? I mean, Conkers were just the best out of everything. They were the most fun. Because you just have fun. Every part of Conkers were fun. I used to love climbing trees. So I used to be the guy, I used to go out, right, as soon as conker trees would start coming in, you go to the local conker tree and we'd come back with like 4 dustbin liners full of conkers. Like, you are not getting conkers unless you're coming through me for your conkers, all right? Because there's just no conkers out there anymore. And then we take the best ones for ourselves, and then let the other ones go out to people. Like, let your mates have them and that. But no, for real, we used to bring so many conkers back. It was unreal. And then you'd sit there and you'd peel them, and then all the mad stuff that everyone used to swear about. Oh, you've got to roast them in oven. Nah, you've got to soak them in vinegar. No, you've just got to leave them out in sun for like 5 years. And there were so many different things, weren't there? Learned something new. Didn't realise you could filter to see all comments instead of top messages. Oh, yeah. No, a lot of people miss messages because I would say have it in live chat and you can see everything that comes up. Top chat, YouTube will remove a load of messages. Sometimes I forget and I miss loads of messages that way. Conquered Monopoly, you know it, mate. You know, I was a proper little hustler at school. I used to go, like, when I was really, really little, so this was like middle school, so I wasn't even a teenager by this point, I'm talking like pre-teen. I used to get my pocket money. I used to go to the shop, and our shop, we had one of those things, you know, where you like your local shop would sell sweets dead cheap because we're like either really close to the sell-by date or just outside sell-by date. And they're like really, really cheap. I used to go with pocket money, buy a load of that, and then I go to school. And then kids aren't looking at the best before date when we're buying a chocolate bar. We're not going, oh, let's have a look at the calorie count and the best before date before I open this bar up and enjoy the delicious chocolatey interior. No, they're gobbling it straight down. So I used to buy all the, sell it at like a bit of a markup at school, and then make a bit extra money. And then when phones came out, I had my mum had a business from home, and she had a laptop, and she upgraded a laptop, and I basically inherited her laptop. And if you're old enough, you remember phones like the Nokia 3310, etc. They all used to have replaceable covers, but also you could update things like like your ringtone. Or you could make like little custom things on your screen. Now you needed a cable and a laptop or a computer to do that, and that was when I was at high school, from GCSE age. That's what the gig was then. People used to come up to me like 50p for a design, or if you wanted a custom one done, it cost you a lot more. But I had a load of designs pre-made up. It's like, yeah, which one do you want? Boom, done. See you later. I used to kill it back then. Absolutely loved it. Well, they were my little school time hustles. I was running a shop out of my bag when I was in school. Yeah. I've got the bug from to buy and sell now. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've always loved that kind of stuff. That's why I used to do the market on a Sunday, do the Sunday market. It's just a bit of wheeling and dealing. It's always been a lot of fun. Right, okay, so that we're on from 365, and mate, thank you so very much. Can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Next one. I recognise this address. I can't remember who it belongs to. So let's get inside. That's why I recognise it. It's me good old mate C.Y. Sterling. That's why. Hey bud, just a little something from me to you. Sorry for your loss. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 all the best, CY. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Oh, he didn't have to do this. What a guy he is. I had an ingot. It was given to me by my dad as a present, and I had it on a silver chain in Germany, and I lost my chain and ingot and silver St. Christopher's and everything. But CY, being such a legend that he is, is only going to send me another ingot across. What a guy. What a guy. I can be an ingot boy again. There you go, get that on there. I'll put it, I've got another one to put on because Griff sent me one as well. Very, very, very generous of him. Yeah, it did. Honestly, I was a bit tired anyway, but when I was at the airport in Germany, I was in a little tight, quiet corner on my own having a cigarette before I went in, and I might have weeped a little tear because there was a silver St. Christopher and an ingot that I inherited off my dad, and even the chain itself had been a present given to me when I was about 22 years old, between 20 and 22 years old. So it sucked. It really, really sucked. The way I see it now is, I cashed in my St. Christopher, because that's the idea of them, isn't it, St. Christopher's? We're meant to keep you safe while you travelling, and I feel like something would have happened to me on that trip home if it hadn't have happened, and that was just the universe cashing in my St. Christopher's chip to get me home okay. And if that's what happened, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? I remember 10 Regal for 70p. Oh God, I remember getting 10 for £1. When I was far too young to be buying cigarettes, to be fair. And should not have been smoking them, but yeah, I can remember cigarettes being £10 for 10. We used to write notes. We had this garage near us, petrol station garage, and we used to write notes, and we'd say things like, "Dear Mr. Shop owner, please can you serve my son with 10 Embassy No. 1, as I am wheelchair bound and unable to make it down to your shop. I have given him blah 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 money, blah blah blah." And we'd always used to sign it something mad like R. White's, because of R. White's lemonade or something like that. And he weren't bothered. He knew what he was doing. He just weren't bothered. What made me laugh, I got caught by my dad. Thank you, punk mate. Got caught by my dad, my neighbour, because my neighbour had a son about my age. I think he was like a year younger. And we got caught, and we were like, "Where'd you get your cigarettes from?" And one of us ratted, and my dad and my neighbour's dad went down to this garage, because we were only like 13 years old or something. We were like 12, 13 years old. We were far too young to be smoking, like ridiculously too young. We were just thought we were big and clever because it's what older people did, you know what I mean? But my dad and my neighbour's dad went down to this petrol station and gave it to person behind counter because he was selling us cigarettes, proper laid into him. And then one of my mates from school, a guy called Mark, not long after that, it hadn't cascaded down to him what had happened. So, and it had got round, like, because we kids, you don't keep secrets. We told people, and everyone else was doing it. People coming across like town to come and get the fags there. And one of my mates, Mark, tried to do it, and the guy obviously assumed that it was his dad that had come in, and he grabbed him and pulled him across the car and had a proper go at him. It was quite funny back then, but don't do that, kids. Don't smoke. It's a terrible habit. It truly is. Right, what have we been missing here? Elvis Costello, dad wrote the R. White's Lemonade song. There you go. I don't think, I vaguely remember it from being younger. It was on the adverts, wasn't it? Might have tried for wheelchair excuse. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was quite clever for us. And then, I shouldn't tell you this. Shouldn't tell you this. Another one that me and my mate came up with when we were about 15 or something is we'd go to the shop and buy a packet of 10 cigarettes with 2p's. Like, purposely just go with 2p's because you go, oh, can I have 10 Embassy? And the shopkeeper would put your 10 Embassy on the packet, on the cart, and then we'd start counting through it. And when we did that, like, it took two of us, so one person had to grab it and then, like, kind of really, as they were concentrating on the counting the money, they'd slyly get to you behind, and then you'd pretend to go and get a phone call, and then you'd walk outside. And then after we finished counting it up, you just stood there and looked vacant at them, like just made sure you look really vacant, and we like look at you, and you just after an awkward silence, just yeah, can I have my fags, please? And we looked down and we're like, what? Hey? Oh, yeah. And we like, start scratching your eggs and get you another packet of fags, and you walk out while we're scratching your egg. Fred, like, yeah. 3 fags, there you go. We were terrible. Don't do this, kids. Don't do it. We were awful. But yeah, I'm not trying to give away any hints or tips. This is stuff we were doing like 30 years ago. It's not going to work anymore anyway, so don't even try it. My mum's stuck in her chair. Can she have a packet of fags, please, governor? Yes, governor. That's it. Basically, cap in hand, like, please, governor. You could get Woodbide's impacts of 5. There you go. Hi, Mrs. and other passengers had to pull him back. I'd have to apologise from the smell coming. Oh dear. So look, we used to get 30p single. Yeah, we had shops that do like used to. I think we were 25p. And they do your cigarette for 25p. They're not meant to do that. The other one we used to do, CY, mate, how you doing, buddy? Buy them legally now anyway. Yeah, pretty much. The other one we used to do is when we used to go to school, I'd pinch one of my dad's ties, just nick one of his work ties and put it in the school bag, and then we had this shop down the road from us. And in lunchtime, we used to go down. We used to just take blazer off with school badge on, take school tie off, and then put dad's work tie on, as if we were just like we were like 14 years old. Yeah, we're just off down to office stuck for another grueling shift at work. So can I please have a 2-litre bottle of carbon white and 10 Embassy's? You know. But again, you know, we thought we were dead clever. We thought we were criminal masterminds at the time. But obviously, I've grown up to realise they just didn't care. They didn't give an F, really. They just wanted the money, like, don't tell anyone, get out of here, kind of thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, that's enough of my shady shenanigans from when I was a teenager. I used to get bottles of lager from my dad's from the shop when I was in 10. There you go, fairs. Right, okay. Pickups wise, I've got one here from Royal Mint. So it's going to be one of I've had both the Boaty coins I bought, so it's going to be one at Lord at Ring Jobbos. And it's the colorised O'Keefe coin, the O'Keefe coin, as I like to call it. And because you've got the fiery eye of Sauron right there, that looks a bit like the fiery eye of something else. But it's beautiful. Other than that, I love the design of the ring on it, and the the elven round it, for one ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. Love that. I've got a replica ring of power. It's made out of 95 sterling silver. It used to be gold plated, but I really enjoyed wearing it, so all the gold plating's worn off and it's just silver now. I've got the Hobbit on TV. Nice. Is it the first one, or one of the other two? I think my favourite was the third, the Battle of 5 Armies, or Battle of how many armies it was. That was quite good. I grabbed the silver-proof version of that. Great coin. Can't fault your looms. I'm off for silver proofs now. It's one of those now. If I can, I'll probably keep an eye on them on the secondary market to see if I can pick them a bit cheaper, and I'll probably actively look for them on the secondary market. But I'm not buying proofs from Royal Mint at the moment. They've had enough money off me for that kind of stuff. But I can't fault you, and I can understand why. A little while ago, I would definitely bought the proof myself. Used to get bottles from round the back of a pub and take them around. Yeah, because you used to get money back, didn't you? Because when I worked at a pub, like they'd go mental, like certain bottles. If you know, when you were tidying up, if you threw certain bottles away, manager would like stood there with a bin, just go through bin like some kind of homeless person or something. Like dig. This is a glass bin, like blood pouring down hands and everything, just to get bottom. Like, who threw away this bottle? We get 5 pence. Per bottle to get. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. But yeah, no, we used to go crazy if you threw away the wrong bottles. What was it? It was Schweppes, I think we got money back for. Newcastle Brown, you definitely got money back for Newcastle Brown. I can't remember the rest, but there was some that you could, you know, genuinely, we used to be. You'd worry. You'd start running out. At the end of every night, I'd be like rummaging through bins. It's like, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? You know, it is. I tell you what. Here's £5. Here's £5. You don't have to do that for an entire month now, because that's more than what you'd have got back. I'm going to stop. Lol. What are you saying, Sovereign Hall? Evening, Blister. Sorry, mate. I'm on one. Yeah, that's all right. Say hello to everyone, bruv. That's all good. How are you doing, Sovereign Hall? Great to see you here. Just going a quick through, making sure I'm not missing anything. Alpine Lemo bottles were really good bottles, always recycled. Nice. Yeah, we used some like drinks used to have really, really nice bottles, fancy bottles, didn't we? Like, oh, it's too good to throw away this. I know it's just an empty bottle and everything, but I'm gonna have to try and find like some kind of lights to put in this, or marbles or something, because that's a fancy ass bottle, that is. You know what I mean? I used to be like that all the time. I drew the line at the Harry Potters in one night. Oh no, Harry Potter one night, get it done. I'll do a Harry Potter night. So we do a TSE Reacts night one day. I pick something like Harry Potter, and like legally, I'll have to just be in a corner, and every now and again, legally, I'll have to stop it and say, oh yeah, I have an opinion on that, and then play it again, legally. But you know, why not? It could be fun, couldn't it? I've always fancied doing a watch-along party. Used the live next to a golf course. Live and live. The English. I was talking to AI the other day about this, and the English language is so stupid. I was saying to it how stupid it is that if somebody who was receiving medical treatment and was allowing a fair amount of time for that to happen would be a patient. And that's stupid because it's spelled exactly the same, like PATIENT. Like, no difference. Patient. It's like, oh yeah, it's a homonym, so it like they sound exactly. I'm like, no, it don't sound exactly the same. They are spelt exactly the same. It is exactly the same word. They could have swapped an E for an A. Like, no one knows. We mix them up, or it depends where you are in country. You say E's as A's and I's as E's all the time, don't you? You know what I mean? We could have made it a bit easier. But yeah, I was talking to AI about that because I do think English is a stupid language at times, and it was giving me all these different examples about when it happens in England. And we do say English is one of the hardest languages to learn, written English, because we have all these stupid things like Oxford commas and, oh, you've missed out a little weird little wavy thing above your T right there. You know, it's like, dude, why do we have to try and make everything more difficult just because a load of 18th century Jacobean snobs thought they'd show off by making words as long and complicated as they possibly could? Get out of here. I was hoping you'd go for a fish in a can reaction set. That's coming very soon. Oh, I could do that, couldn't I? Like beforehand, and then go to the fish in a can afterwards. But the fish in a can is it's been ordered, it's been paid for. It was £40. £40. A lot of that was, I think it was about 20. No, it was like, I think it was like 15 quid was postage, something like that. So it was like what, 25 and 15. But yeah, it's an expensive way to make yourself look a fool on the internet, innit? You know what I mean? Because there's no way I'm getting through this looking good. I've come to there's no way. Like, you're gonna, oh yeah, no, I'm different to every other person on the planet. Look at this. It doesn't affect me at all. Look at how manly I am. Oh, I'll drink the juice for you. No, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be me with a bin right next to me, going outside, open it, probably throwing up just from the smell of it, and then physically forcing it down my throat for you all. That is going to be the reality of a surströmming challenge. Let's just be realistic about that. You know what I mean? We used to do the same. Got caught once. Well, you know, it's only a problem when you get caught in it. You know what I mean? I have an English teacher degree. It is the hardest language to fathom. It really is. It really is when you start like looking at it like as a written language. It's quite easy as a spoken language. It is quite easy in a spoken language, but as a written language, and the weird thing about that is we take one of the easiest spoken languages on the planet and make it the most complicated language on paper. Why? Don't make us better. No, don't make it better than no one. Just talk normal. You know what I mean? Where are we? There. Oh no, what was it? It was like this one's mad. I'm going to need Google AI to remind me. But this, what I'm about to give you, is. It's a grammatically correct sentence I'm about to give you. Right. Check out this madness, right? This, what I'm about to say, no word of a lie, is somehow, in the English language, a grammatically correct sentence. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. I'll say it again. This, in the English language, is a grammatically this is not me having a stroke. This is a grammatically correct sentence in the English language. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. I'll rest my case. Stupid language. Done the English language drive from Western Germany. Now, my teacher, Mr. 𝗬𝗂𝗪𝗏, bless him, my German teacher from school, would constantly say to us, German being the mother language, the mother language in all this, and I'd used to go, Latin, Latin. Back then, so you tell me, Nessie, is German, you know, where we drive our language from, or is it Latin? Much, thank you. But yeah, no, that was because I didn't really like that teacher, really. But yeah, no, our language comes mostly, and I mean mostly from Germanic and Latin. Latin was adapted by the Anglo-Saxons because they adapted Christianity, etc., and they had priests from Rome, you know. Basically, all writing at that time was from the priests from Rome. So Latin had a big, massive influence. And then we had the Danish invasion in around the late 800s, 900s, which also had a massive influx. And then the other one that came in was French through 1066 through the Normans. But Normans were actually Vikings that had settled into France, so therefore their language was quite Germanic anyway. And then France also had a lot of Latin influence in it. So it was like you had a Latin and Germanic language being influenced by another Latin Germanic language. So things were a little bit different, like bœuf for beef and stuff like that, which is why you can see in a lot of German and French, you can see, when you look at words, you can see a lot of similarities. Even in Spanish as well, to be fair. English is 3 languages in a trench coat. It is, to be fair. Yeah, absolutely. This is why we Americans have dumbed it down. Yeah, well, yeah, there's that to it, isn't there? You know what I mean? And I can't fault you for that, mate, to be fair. If any language needed dumbing down a little bit, it was English, wasn't it? We used to get the Coke bottles for the return money off the trippers to the beach. Yeah, I can't fault you there. Like, you'd let them just drink the Coke and then like, oh, do you want me to get rid of that for you? Nice, that's 5 pence for me, whatever. Nice, can't fault you there. Flowery, raspberry. Yeah, flowery, raspberry, yeah, for sure. Beats me, Nessie. I don't speak English for this verse. You're going down the legends of YouTube for this. Thank you very much. It's gonna be a big thing. It's gonna be a big event. You know, the Stinky Meat Challenge. Select language: Chinese traditional, Chinese simplified, English traditional, English simplified. Yeah, why not? Why not? Chinese is a different one though, isn't it? That's very different because they have different languages, don't they? They have Mandarin and Cantonese, and it's all Chinese, isn't it? You know what I mean? So that kind of confuses me a little bit. But one thing I've learned this last week, China, Japan, and Iceland. I'm talking to you right now. China, Japan, and Iceland. And let me explain to you, right? While we're on the subject of the English language, if something is a delicacy and you want to consider something as a delicacy, it is supposed to be, guess what? Delicious. Delicious. Can you see how they kind of delicious, delicacy, stinky rotten fish, stinky rotten eggs, beans that are so rotten that they look like they're covered in melted cheese. Have a word with yourselves, guys. You know, go and get some chocolate. Have a nice burger, fresh burger with fresh ingredients on it. You know what I mean? Like, stop overpricing rank food and calling it a delicacy. You know, I've had enough of it now. I'm putting my foot down. I do like your 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗀, so yeah, for sure. A nice, what was Mr. Brains faggots. Cannot beat one of those. And also crispy pancakes as well. They were another one I used to absolutely love when I was a kid. Buffalo. Yeah, no, seriously, guys. Seriously, it is a grammatically correct sentence. That's not just me saying the same word over and over again. Hell no, it's not. No, this is me saying a grammatically correct sentence. Buffalo. Some of them have capital B's, some of them don't have capital B's. As you can see, Robot Toaster has very correctly put there himself. It's sheer and utter nonsense is what it is. Sheer and utter nonsense. Bison, yeah, Shiny, that's what, like, it might be grammatically correct, but it's not scientifically correct because it's not a bloody buffalo, it's a bison. Thank you very much. It's a North American bison, thank you. There's only two species of buffalo. There's the Cape buffalo and the water buffalo, and both of them are from Africa, thank you. I have to get my Captain Sensible voice out for you. Yeah, to be fair. We have so many oils in Barnsley. The only oils I need is my beard oil. That's all I need. In Badoom Boosh. You're missing the commas. I don't think we need the commas. I don't think you need the commas. Like, the commas, I think, are an optional extra, but they don't come as standard. Hey, old fella stackers from Yorkshire. David, how you doing, mate? It's great to see a Yorkshire guy come here. Not from Yorkshire myself, but I've got a lot of family in Yorkshire, specifically Scarborough, and I associate with you fantastic Northerners. I kid you not, Nessie, even though I'm fluent in Greek, my spelling is atrocious. I love it. How many times can you use a word and consecutively in a proper sentence? Yeah, I think that is the limit of how many times you can say the same word consecutively and have it still be a grammatically correct sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Buffalo. The English language never better spoken like to be fair. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason Yorkshire accents on a lot of voiceover work, guys. There's a reason for that. Anglo-Norman French is quite different from the modern French. It is. Just as like Old English is quite different to modern English as well. Thank you, Raspberry. Right, I'm going to have to skip a few. I think all words ending in tion come from French. Education, presentation. Yeah, you've got to say it with like a French accent. Education, presentation, evolution, etc. And you can't just put on a French accent and pretend you up. I didn't even read the last part of that sentence. But of course you can. presentation, sir? One wafer thin mint? Ja, just one wafer thin mint, sir. I don't think I'll be watching the fish thing. Generally have emetophobia. I get that. Fair play, mate. Fair play. And it's going to be probably quite a revolting sight, to be fair. I'll be watching some videos. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's going to be, it's going to be something I'll remember for quite some time. Where are we? Banging Wagyu burger for dinner tonight. Oh, nice. Sounds like a load of buffalo to me. Speaking of buffalo, 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗀𝗃 guy when it comes to buffalo. See, just say the word. That's what happens. Like, that's what that sentence is. It conjures a silver punk with a little silver-pawed buffalo right there, ready for you. Born and bred in West Brom. Nice one. Crispy pancakes should have come with a health and safety warning inside like lava. You're not wrong, but yeah, I used to like them. The king shall give unto every of them a certain portion of money to buy them things necessary. Written English 500 years ago. There you go. What would that be? It might have been probably Middle English, wouldn't it? And not Old English. Because I know like Old English was a bit different. But yeah, the king with an eye, the king shall give unto every each of them a certain portion of money to buy ye them things necessary. There you go. I had a boyfriend from Wednesbury. Nice. Someone say 𝗵𝗷𝗀𝗀𝗀. 𝗵𝗷𝗀𝗀𝗀. That's Canute's favourite chew toy. He's got a 𝗵𝗷𝗀𝗀𝗀. It's not a hairy cow. It's a normal cow. But you know, 𝗬𝗀𝗀 and 𝗵𝗷𝗀𝗀𝗀. Which one are you going to go for? You still eat 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗶. You can still buy crispy pancakes. No, of course you can. I treat myself every now and again. Paul or my family are from the area. Nessie cheese sandwiches are rubbish now too. The cheese is mixed in. Okay, I like getting the Breville out. You know, a cheese and ham Breville with a bit of baked bean in there. Can't go wrong with that. I ain't had a Breville in ages. I'm gonna have to go out and buy a Breville now. Look him up. Voted best butcher in the UK. Nice. Paul. Okay, I once attended the West Brom versus Wolves match. A bloke next to me got set alight. Set alight. How you doing, mate? You all right? You know what I mean? Jesus. Used to love faggots and peas until I went vegan. Yeah, I can't fault you, mate. Can't fault you. Why did you go vegan? Can I ask? I'm not vegetarian. Why did you go vegan? I'm stuffed. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest. Like, I've got a lot of respect for vegans and vegetarians. If I could do it, I would. If I could, you know, I love meat too much, and I've got a weakness for it, and I can't, and I've thought about it many times. But I like life. I love little cute little animals and little cute little baby lambs, and you know, I'm the kind of guy that I see a little herd of cows, I'm there trying to pet them, and you know, stupid things like that. But I just can't do it. I haven't got the willpower to do it. But I've always said, you know, if they ever come up with a really good replacement for meat, like to the point where I can't tell the difference from real meat, I'm going to be eating that fake meat all along, because nothing's got to die for me to enjoy it. And if I can have that same enjoyment without something dying, I would absolutely prefer that. Don't get me wrong, I would prefer that. But yeah, I like me bacon a bit more than me skinny veggie flaps, if I'm honest with you. I'm stuffed. Just had lamb curry. Oh, nice. I've got chicken thigh and salad. I'm on a chicken and salad thing recently because I was getting so fat. I was getting really big to the point where none of my clothes fit me anymore. You know, it was all around the midriff. Like a couple of people said, "Oh, you couldn't tell at all," but it was because I used to look at my son and he like top off, we're all right, didn't look too bad. I mean, it's like all out in, like I was pregnant. I proper look like I was pregnant. So I was looking at myself like sideways. All right, I look like I'm carrying child here. What's going off? So it's been chicken and salad for a while, but it's all right. I don't mind it. Baby lambs taste great. They taste too great. Baby little sheep taste too great, and that is my problem and is my weakness. Vegan for the animals, as I can no longer pretend they are for our consumption. I do get that, and in an ideal world, I'd be with you there, but I can't give it up myself. I'm sorry, I just can't. I would if I could, but I can't. But I love it. I love the animals. I love being out in nature and being out amongst the animals, and I really do get that. Cecilia, Kilroy, 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗀 See, that is what makes me weak. Evening, everyone. Just heading for a munch, and I'll join the fun. You ate for fish yet, Stack Collector? No, because it's not. Look, have you not seen my announcement, people? This is happening. This is happening now. Like I said earlier, I've got to be careful. Because like it is potentially extremely dangerous. As I'm sure people can imagine, it's rotted fish. It's rotting organic matter is what it is, but it's done in a way where it's microbacterially safe because there's so much salt and it's so acidic inside of a tin that bacteria can't grow, and that's what makes it safe. But if there's any kind of hole anywhere, even if it's microscopic, it can be deadly. But it's happening. If I open the tin up and it's got, if it's got no pressure in it, like it's popped, I open it up and it's just grey sludge inside. Guys, be prepared. That's going in the bin. I'm not dying for you all. I'm not unaliving myself via fish on live stream. there's a limit, you know what I mean? But as long as I've done research. As long as it's supposed to how it's supposed to be, and I'm sure it will. I'm sure, like the vast majority of the time, it's absolutely fine. It's no trouble at all. So the delivery date I've been given is the 20th, but it could be here before that. Hopefully it'll be here for next Saturday. If it is, there will be announcements given out. I won't let people miss that. I don't think I could live without chicken and bacon. Again, 2.5 years. Respect you, nerd. My dad's a vegetarian. But my question was more, why vegan, not vegetarian? Paul, mate, you know what I mean? That was what's interesting, because I get not eating meat. I do get that. Even as a meat eater, I fully get that, because there's been a few times in my life I've tried to go, and then I just I can't stop myself. But why did you choose vegan and not vegetarian? Couldn't go vegan. Love steak too much. Again, I'm with you there. Do you plan on swallowing 𝗕𝘂𝗃? Of course. It's not, and look, I'm gonna have a substantial amount for you. Like, what I'm gonna do, right? My plan is, I'm going to get a little bit, because I've gone filleted, right? And don't get me wrong, I had a little bit, I got a bit of stick for this, but look, it's still within the challenge, isn't it? It's still surströmming. It's still the same thing. It's just been filleted. It's got no bones in it. I don't want to be choking on bones, and I don't want to be messing about with it too much. I just want to get it in me. So I've gone with filleted one. So the plan is, I'm going to open it outside. We're going to get the 𝗕𝘂𝗃 GoCam back out. It hasn't, we've not used the 𝗕𝘂𝗃 GoCam in well over a year. We're going to get that back out. I'm going to go outside with you all, because I've got me Bluetooth mic now, so I'm not tethered here. I can get the GoCam out. Let's test it. Does the 𝗕𝘂𝗃 GoCam still work? Let's have a look. Oh, you're cheating. I can't see anything, though. Right, why is that not working? That's Irium webcam, yeah. Okay, we've got a problem here, guys. We've got a problem. Well, it should be working, actually. It should. Well, that's not working, but I'm sure I can do it this way. If we do this. Boom! 𝗕𝘂𝗃 GoCam is back on the go, guys. We have GoCam. Hi, how you doing? Behind the scenes with 𝗕𝘂𝗃 here. We're just getting ready for hopefully next week's Surströmming Challenge. See you there, guys. Peace out. Booyah! See, I can be a streamer when I want to be. I can do it properly. There you go. So the 𝗕𝘂𝗃 GoCam is back up and running. We will be outside filming the opening of a can, and then pretty much Nessie, pretty much, and then I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to get a decent portion. Like I'm going to eat that straight up, like just on fork, but like I'm going to give it a chance because surströmming is meant to be a delicacy, right? And delicacies are supposed to be delicious. You know, this is what a delicacy is. It's delicious food. It's special food, right? So they recommend that you eat it on a flatbread with sour cream and some other stuff, and a bit of potato and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try it the traditional way as well, because what they say is like, okay, all right, well, if you're eating it on its own, it's very overpowering, and yeah, it will be a bit gross. But you're supposed to be eating like this, and it is a delicacy. So I am gonna give it like the fair crack of a whip. I'm going to give it every chance to be food as I possibly can, all right? And we're going to see if it is a delicacy or if it's just rank, nasty, rancid crap which people are overcharging for. Because don't forget, guys, this was £40 a tin. I can buy a tin of tuna for less than a quid. Less than a quid. This... No production in it. You just bang it in a barrel with loads of salt and then just leave it there to rot, don't you? You know what I mean? So yeah, no, like this kind of thing here from Kilroy and Stack Chat Interact. So yeah, we're gonna give it a fair crack at whip and see what it's like on its own, but also what it's like as it's supposed to be eaten, and we'll see. And I'll do a proper, you know, I'll be serious for you all, and I'll tell you what it tastes like, and I'll try and get as much down me as I can. That's all I can say. I don't know. I'm not far off from looking like Santa. Love food too much, and actually, yeah. I was getting far too close. I was getting far too close to looking a bit like Santa, especially with the greys coming through in the beard. So yeah, that was me. I need to like work this time of year as really. I've lost like 3 belt holes already, because that's how I don't do scales. I measure weight loss in belt holes. And it's the only serious way to measure weight loss, guys. You know, get those tape measures out, get those scales out of here. Just how many holes on your belt do you use? That's simples. And I've gone down 3 holes, so I'm doing well. And breaking. Here we go again. Yeah, that's far too realistic. That picture, that BBA's putting there. We even got the Osmo with my ND filter on as well. I ain't got the ND filter on tonight, but I did last week when we took the video. AI is getting far too good, isn't it, guys? It's getting far too good. Best lamb I ever had was straight off the farm. I can imagine. I really can. Oh yeah, I'm eating it, punk. I'm doing it proper, mate. Don't get me wrong. I'm doing it proper. Best rotting seagull for dinner. Well, Iceland, right? It's Iceland that do the rotten puffin I was talking about. They bury puffin for 6 months, and then they dig it up and eat it, right? That's Icelandic. It's Iceland that have the surströmming, which is your rotted herring, and then as I can't remember the name, Zeus told us last week, but we have the fermented shark as well. And then in Japan they've got fermented beans, and they've got a type of fermented fish, and then the crown of it all is the century egg in China. It's like, what's wrong with these people? What is? I know there's a difference in culture. And like some countries will eat animals, while other don't. Like we see dogs as pets, and I can understand other cultures may not have that connection with dogs, and they may see it as food. But rotten food is rotten food universally. So even if you say, oh, it's a culture gap, it's not a culture gap. There's something seriously wrong with anybody who thinks, I know, we'll just leave this food to go rotten a little bit first, and then we'll enjoy it. I don't know. I was right the first time. What's that, Mick? I'm a vegetarian. Right, first time. Yeah, me too. Half the time, mate. 𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫 I reckon I like fishy food. I like anchovies, right? And I think there's might be a chance I might enjoy it. You know, I'd be like, you know what? Actually, yeah, you've got to be okay with fishy flavourings. I mean, I love cod roe. I love caviar. I can eat spoonfuls of caviar. I absolutely love it. So there's a good chance you know, and that's what I mean. I'm giving it as much of a chance as possible because my palate is quite open. I'm going to be honest with you, like things like fish eggs, caviar, you know, escargot, which is snails, frog legs, whatever. I'm good with it. I'm all right with it. It's the fact that it's fermented and rotted that gets me in a bit of a trouble, which obviously there's going to be a certain smell and taste that comes with something that is fermented. So we'll see. But I think if anyone could potentially enjoy it, it's me. I do like a quite strong fishy flavour, and I'm going to eat it in the proper way. I might, you know, I think straight from the can, I think that is probably going to be too overwhelming. It's like, no, can't do that. And getting over the smell is probably going to be the hardest thing, to be fair. But yeah, we'll give it a good crack. Fermenting fish, shiny precious metals, barfing and deadly challenges. Welcome to the Saturday night stack chat. That is it, mate. That is it. Be great for the sub count. This is the thing, Punk, right? It won't. I probably won't get a single sub out of it because it's me, and this is kind of luck I have. You know what I mean? But we'll do. We'll big it up. I'll put an announcement out. I don't do announcements, as you know, but I'll put an announcement out for this. I think it's a big enough event. And then who knows? Maybe we'll try different ones, and we'll see about doing different challenges of different foods from around the world. And we'll see, you know, I'll give them a fair crack. I will research it like I have done surströmming, and I'm glad I've researched surströmming because I've now come to realise just how very dangerous it potentially could be. So I'd rather know that than not know it. Nobody's got smelly vision. Well, cans are bloated, aren't they? They're swollen cans, which gives it away, unfortunately. You guys are kicking my ass with the comments now. I just want to say, I know what he said. What he gets is completely different. There will be bones, death, and an overall sense. Hopefully not, mate. I've gone out of my way to make sure it's filleted. So there shouldn't be any bones. They should have been filleted before they went through the nasty process. But yeah, it's not going to be nice either way. Like, so we do it into, this is another reason I'm glad I researched it, because if you do for whole surströmming and filleted surströmming, and if I'd have gone whole surströmming, it's for whole fish with bones in and everything. You've got to fillet it yourself, and you're playing about with it and do. I don't want to do all that with rotten food. I don't want to do it. I just want to, like, you know what I mean? Get it down me. It's like that old saying, isn't it? You know, if you got to eat shit, you don't take little nibbles. You know what I mean? You get it down you as quick as you can, and you just get through it as quick as you can. What was that? Was that from Walking Dead or something? Wasn't it? It was one of Saviours that said it, I think. Redecorations house after that. Yeah, possibly, potentially. But the good thing is, I need to redecorate anyway, so if I'm going to do it, now's the time. Iceland also do the best selection of breaded chicken. There you go, yeah. 𝗵𝗏𝗄𝗏 from Iceland. Is it 𝗵𝗏𝗄𝗏? Or which one's the one? Bernard Manning. No. Bernard Manning is one I love. You beauty, Bernard Manning. I used to love him. He was fantastic. Natto is absolutely vile. The texture is the most awful I've ever done in my mouth. Is that the Japanese bean? Natto, is that the Japanese bean? By the way, Sweden and Iceland, they have to have a special exemption through EA food laws to be able to sell surströmming, because it completely breaks EU food regulations. Completely is not to regs. Like, if anyone else made a product like this, it would not be, you could not legally sell it. And it's another reason why you have to get it ordered, because they have to have a special license to sell surströmming, because it's essentially just rotten food. It makes flies sick. That's how bad it is. Yeah, to be fair. Although, you know, I'm going to get Captain Pedantic out. Actually, if a fun fact about the fly is, what it does, it vomits onto its meal, and it vomits its stomach acid onto the meal, which breaks the meal down, and then it drinks it through its proboscis, which is the long snout-like nose coming out of its mouth. And that's a fun fact about flies. There you go. They do. They throw up. on everything we eat. Humans struggle to break down fresh killed meat. Thus, it has to be allowed to start breaking down rot before eating. We have done this for thousands of years. Something we started doing later on in life is cooking it, which also breaks it down and makes it digestible. And I'm going to stick with that, mate. I'm going to be honest with you. But Jonathan Herbert, great to see you, mate. Thanks for joining us. And I'm sure that's absolutely 100% true. And I don't disagree with that whatsoever. But yeah, as a species, that's why we discovered cooking food, and it's why we started cook food to break it down and make it more digestible. And scientists, I think they also believe that's one thing that led to us, like our evolution booming at the time that we started cooking food, because it enabled to get protein into our diet a lot better than we ever could before that, which enabled our brains to increase in size and things like that. I don't know. It's a scientific theory. I'm not going to say it's definitely what happened, but it's out there. Pretty much, 𝗕cy. I puked violently and didn't eat for days after. What was that when I tried it about 4 years ago? Fairs. Yeah. We'll see how I get on, mate. Just noted I'm not in the duck race again this week. Right, so this week, guys, what I did this week is we put it onto the Stack Chat Interact a couple of days ago. Where are we? I've gone too far back, have I? No. Here we go. Yeah, I put it in the Stack Chat Interact room. This is how I'm going to do it going forward. And I said the phrase for this week was stinky fish coming soon. So I've gone through that and I've added everyone. I'll give you everyone, as Spider-Man always used to say to Peter Griffin, everyone gets one. So Chris B, I will add your name, mate. I will add your name. But keep an eye out in Stack Chat Interact next week, because who knows when it'll drop. It'll drop at some point. So keep an eye out for that. It makes it a little bit easier for me as well, and I'm struggling at the moment. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you something, right? And I say I'm under a bit of pressure at the moment. I mean it. Things are so busy, and I'm really struggling, to the point where I woke up the other day to find out that my brains had leaked out my ears. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Like, for real. Like, where is it? That was my pillow. Under my ear. Like, not stressed or anything, guys. I'm just bleeding out my ears right now at the moment. So that was fun. But yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that, which is something I need to do. It closed, guys. It closed. Yeah, today at 6. Today at 6 it closed. But like I said, Kilroy and Raspberry, everyone gets one. So let me give you your one. There you go. There you go. So keep an eye out next week. They will close no later than 6 p.m. on the Saturday, because that gives me a little bit of time to finish off Adam Numin. But yeah, so going forwards, because it has been a bit of a change, and I don't know if I went into great detail about the change, so Bjorn put you in as well. But yeah, keep an eye out, guys, because I won't tag everyone on it either, because I like to keep it a little bit, you've got to be in it to win it kind of thing. So do keep an eye out. There we go. Right, okay. I'll leave that for a bit, and then I'll come back if there's any more. I'll add them all together. There's an Italian delicacy that involves letting cheese fly last eggs in cheese and become... Yes, yeah, Dixie. Love the name, Dixie. Love the name. You're right. Maggoty cheese, yeah, that is a delicacy. And I think I'd be far more okay with maggoty cheese than I am for rotten fish, to be fair, because cheese is just kind of like milk that's gone off, hasn't it? So I suppose like cheese is the one example where we all eat kind of kind of food that's gone a bit bad and nasty, because that's what cheese is. It's milk that's gone bad and nasty, isn't it? And then it's made even better by putting bacteria and maggots into it. So yeah, it's the world we live in, guys. Like, just give me a McDonald's. I don't care. I don't care if I'm basic. Let me be basic, and just give me steak and chips, you know, or chicken and salad, as I'm stuck on at the moment. I know I'm missing loads of stuff here, guys, because you guys are just absolutely fantastic, and I can't keep up. So glad I've already had dinner. Yeah, for sure. Sorry if anyone's not eating yet. Nan tried to force feed me tripe. I'd love to try tripe. I would love to try tripe. That's the it's tripe the sheep's intestine one. See, I love haggis, love black pudding, love white pudding. See, I'm not picky when it comes to that kind of stuff, guys. I'm really not. But yeah, cystotoming's getting me a bit worried. It has. Imagine death and on a fork or spoon and licking the inside of your neighbour's bin after a heat wave. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. It's all good. Missed it as well. So, what the thingy? No, don't worry about that. Damn, I didn't put it. Put it now, BBA. Put it now, buddy. Same as say everyone gets one. In fact, BBA, you don't even need to put it. There you go, BBA. Boom. Yeah. Same as say, I'm not going to be douche about it. You know, it's brand new, so it's all good. If you haven't done it yet, we'll add you in. But next week, do try and keep an eye out for it, though. Nemo, how you doing, mate? I was slagging you off earlier. I'm going to do it again. You know, just imagine how good tonight's stack chat could have been. I'd have gone, look at this, guys. Nemo Numismatics right here with me. No, he's not. He's in my county. He's like 2 minutes down the road from me. I've got mugs. I pay my water supply. I've got coffee. I've got milk and I've got sugar. What's wrong with you, mate? What's wrong with you? You know. Fairs, all right, fairs. I get it. No, here's a message. Like, speaking about my water supply, here's a message to everyone, because I can't believe it. I think this is fantastic news, because apparently, Severn Trent have now got their line loss factor to 0. Severn Trent have obviously have got their line loss factor to 0, because if they haven't sorted their own ducks out, why are they telling me how I can and can't use my water when you're wasting millions of gallons every single month through peeing water out of pipes that have got bloody holes in them? So sort your own water out and then come and tell me I can't put my hose pipe on for 2 minutes in the morning, mate. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? So you can get messages from them. Severn Trent, get out of here. Nemo is a legend. Loved seeing BBA get that treasure hunt earlier today. Here they're coming through now. Who we got? I'll just put Looms because it makes it easier. Looms, Ian R, Silver Stack, and Paul W. Boom. Thanks, guys. I've got a couple of pickups I'm going to show you, and then we're going to go to what's inside this bundle. And as you can see, it's a decent bundle. I had about 5 red lights. I bet you just went straight for one, didn't you? Like, I'm on a mission, out my way, everyone. Oh, knocking grannies onto main road. Hey, I'm on a Zeus's treasure on here, get her out of the way. You know what I mean? But fair play to you, mate. Fair play. I've not even looked at what I got yet, Fairs. No, you got the victory, mate. That's what matters. You got the victory. No, yeah, check it out, because Zeus's treasure hunts, mate, are astounding. They really are. You've done well there, mate. You've done very, very well. Offal is the best offal. Bit of offal. Yeah. I'll tell you what, next week, 𝗕𝘂𝗺𝗺𝗃 tries a bit of carrion. Let's try a bit of carrion. Hey, guys, I've got a crow here that I found on the road. It's possibly been there for a month or 2. You know what I mean? Like, sort it out. Sort it out. I'm off, everyone, for Argentum. Thank you very much, mate. You take care of yourself. Did you get your WD-40 out? What, 𝗬𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃? Could be baby all. Fairs. I've missed something there. I feel I've missed something. Right then, guys. Right, pick up. So I've got this rather lovely 1897 2.5 dirham right there. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Now, I haven't got any connection to this coin whatsoever. It's just that I love, interesting coins from all over the globe. Really find them interesting. Really find them fascinating. And this little beauty popped up. And I thought, you know what? I don't have one of those. I don't think I've got one of these. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to have that myself. So pick that up and I've grabbed that for my son. It's going to go into my my little world money stack. And if you're into world money and things like that, come and join me on a Monday at 6 PM over and whatnot. We have loads of fantastic coins from all over the world. Highly recommend them. But that one, at least, is going in my stack. And another one, which I'm sure some of you would love to see on the auction, but isn't going to go on, because it's going in my stack, comes in the original box, 1910 to 1935. So some of you probably guessed just on those dates. It is the King Edward VII Memorial Medal. Absolutely gorgeous right there. Look how striking Edward VII looks in his crown pose right there with his lovely wife next to him right there. And if we flip it over, you've got Fortuna Domus. And I don't know where that is. I actually don't know where that is. I'll have to do a bit more research on the medal, because it is a medal. I believe it's 925 sterling silver, because I've seen a few of these kind of medals before, like the coronation medals, etc. This one being 1910 to 1935 is obviously the memorial medal, because obviously that marks the day of his death, or his patronage and his reign, etc. So that's what I've got picked up this week. I've got the Lord of the Rings, because obviously I love Lord of the Rings. Got the memorial medal and the 2.5 dirham right there. Not a lot, but some nice little pieces. Lucky I wasn't there to see that would be going in my pocket. We'd be scrapping on the floor for it, mate. I'd get Canute on you. Yeah. Might be small, but do you know what he started doing? He on one respect, on one hand, he's got so much better. He's getting so much better. He's getting so much more independent. He doesn't need to be around me all the time now. He'll happily go off and sleep in different rooms now, and then just come bother me when he wants something. But what he has started doing is biting my ankles as I'm walking. Like biting my feet at my ankles, which is a lot of fun when he just does it out of nowhere as I'm trying to walk down the stairs. And you are going to literally kill me, Canute. You're going to kill me, bruv. You're going to kill me. You're going to bite my ankle and walking outstairs. I'm going to trip up over myself. I'm going to snap my neck, mate. Please, bloody stop it. It's quite funny because I've sorted the back out. I haven't got much of a back. It's just a bit of a courtyard more than anything. Like, it's all right front, but I've sorted it out for him, cleaned it all out, make sure there's nothing there that he can go eating on. And Fiver on Nemo, oh, little you know, Dan Stacks. So we're doing this, Nemo, me and you, we're having a charity match, mate. We've got a charity match. On one hand, you've got 𝗕𝘂𝗃, a tree surgeon who's very regularly climbing trees with chainsaws attached to him. He also does a lot of other landscaping and outdoor related work. On the other hand, you've got Nemo, who is Nemo. Oh, I don't know. No chainsaws. I don't need my chainsaw to take you down, sunshine. I don't need my chainsaw. You don't know what you're messing with here, laddie. All right. Here we go. It's England vs Scotland all over again, guys. Battle of Clandonnan or something. I don't know. I thought there was Nemo younger brother before. Reverse is Windsor Castle. Makes a lot of sense. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Thank you very much, Paul. Are you sure Canute wasn't nibbling your bleeding ears? No. It came out of my ear channel. Yeah. It's just woke up and looked down on the pillow and there's a substantial amount of blood on it. I was like, that's nice, isn't it? Nice way to start your day. It's a bit like when I went to Berlin this year. The first day I woke up in Berlin, I dribbled a load of blood onto the pillow as well. It's a lot of fun, you know. So yeah, I don't know. Nemo who eats? Oh, believe I eat, mate. Believe I eat. That's the problem. I eat far too much. I'll just swipe it while you two are scrapping. Fairs. Did you ring Docs now? Nah, I didn't ring Docs. I'll be right. I'll keep an eye on it. If it happens again, I'll ring Docs, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm probably all right. I'm not feeling nauseous, not feeling dizzy, not feeling anything out of the ordinary. I think I was just a bit overstressed and probably burst a bit of a blood vessel somewhere in there. But I will keep an eye on it. And wrong size bed, that's the issue. Yeah, possibly. I've got a king, mate. I've got a king bed. A king for the king, mate. That's why I sleep in, all right? I'll have you now. Right, do you want to know what you got up for grabs for tonight then, guys? Let's do it. Let's do the duck race bundle. You'll be right till you're not. Exactly. I'll be right. I'll be right. No twigs skewed you. No. That kind of stuff happens to me all the time, though. You know, it really does, especially when I'm doing hedges and I'm trying to lean into edge and like something will just poke me. And it does that. I had a tree. The best one I had was a tree actually collapsed. I was mowing the lawn, and I had this massive bang, and it sounded like one of your local users just got a brick and threw it as hard as we can against a wooden fence. That was a kind of bang by it was, and I was like, what? And I was a bit took back. And I turned round to look what was going off, and as I did, I kind of stumbled and fell backwards, which was a good thing because right where I was, a tree fell down. I was like, Jesus, that was lucky. That was absolutely lucky. Nobody cared. Spoke to the customer. They weren't bothered. I'm like, I've just died trying to do your garden duck, you know. Right? Do you want to find out who owns tree for me or something? Because you know I need to do something about this. I've got injuries, and you know. There's been an accident and I wasn't at fault. So I've been told I've got to ring people when you have an accident and you're not at fault. Like, people, I hear it all the time. Nobody cared. Council didn't care. Nobody cared. Like, don't care about you, mate. Sort of. Nemo, who has to put up with Scottish lunatics and A&E. Mate, I have to put up with the drunken knots in A&E, mate. I was an A&E porter, brother. Don't you forget that. Don't you forget that. I'll tell you now, right. You've got me now, guys. Get it sorted. Get the ring done. Charity Max. I'm up for it. I'll take any of you on. You ain't nothing to me. Get out of here. Until Conor McGregor stacking starts the channel tomorrow. Venom off. Who wants it? Charity Max. Bring it. I'll take my belt off. You can fight me for my belt. That's how we do it, innit? Back in my day. Wake up. I'm going to wake up catheterised. Nemo, don't forget I'm going to see you face to face tomorrow. Don't be dropping threats like that, bruv. We'll see it. Mutual combat, mate. Mutual combat. Look, rules, laws, mate. Mutual combat. I've got the evidence online and everything. You won't beat my spikes, the hedgehog. No, he's just going to crawl into a ball, isn't he? You know what I mean? I don't know. I fancy my chances. I fancy my chances very well. Anyway, come on. Before we get silly, I have to put Nemo in his place. Yeah, that's the only one I'm not taking on is 𝗵𝗵𝗏𝗏. He's gonna, you know, he's already got a a hair on me already. Could it be a bleed on the brain get checked out? I know, but I'd probably, the way I thought about it, if it were a bleed on brain, I'd probably be dead by now anyway, so it's probably all right. Stack of social rumble. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do rumbling the jumble, stack of social style. I used to do boxing, guys. I used to do a bit of boxing. I'm not joking. I fancy my chances. Bring it on. I could do it at workout. I've been a little bit serious too. Right, 5k stack of social poker chips. See, Osmo couldn't take it, could he? Come on, bring it, Nick. There you go. Come to Midlands for a coin fair, end up jump by TSC. Oh, matron, I'm not giving you the kiss of life out fishing. No, Nessie, you don't. It's all right. You don't need. Fishing doesn't normally involve a kiss of life. We'll be right. There we go. Right then. What we got? Stop putting me off. I'm going through it bundle now. And then we're doing giveaway, and then I'm getting out of here because I want to go and have my tea and get ready for England match tonight. Come on, England. You all need to come up with a registered tartan for stack of social gold, silver and copper. That sounds like a fantastic idea. My colour is black. I proudly wear a black tartan kilt because I'm an Englishman. And all us Englishmen, we wear black tartan kilts because we don't have a clan. I'll just take this tissy package back up the road with me then. Don't you do that? No. No one told you to do that, Nemo. All right. Yeah, all right. Nemo would beat me in a fight. Fair enough. There you go. You just come up with it. Yeah. It could have been the badness leaking. That's exactly what it is. Because I'm a bad man, innit? I'm a bad man, lad. You know what I mean? Joking. I am joking. Match could be delayed. Severe temperature warning. I'm not surprised. Although it's not here. It's Mexico. And that's even hotter than here, isn't it? Not got to... I swear it best not go to penalties. It's always going to go to penalties, isn't it? England in the quarterfinals. Not going to penalties. Jesus. I can't, yeah, I think it probably will. 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗃, imagine giving him the kiss of life after that. Tina Fitz, I know, that's terrible, isn't it? 3-1 England, I'd like that. Part of me hope England wins, so you lot stop going on about it. Oh, here we go. You can't just get behind us, can you? Can't just support us without caveats and catches. You know, oh, I just want to see England win because, you know, we're neighbouring countries and I'd love a little bit of peace and loving. No, none of that. No, look, if England come out, there's going to be partying all over Scotland tonight. I can tell. Look, I tell you one thing. My life experience has taught me tonight. Doesn't matter where you are in the UK, it doesn't matter where you are in England. Your local A&E and police cells are going to be rammed tonight, and it doesn't matter where you are in England. Every single one of them. You wait and see. Right then, so we've got your brand new Stacker Social poker chip. You've got the 𝗵𝗷𝗃𝗃𝗃 poker chip. You've got the 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃's just nicked your stack whilst he's been spying you out your cupboard poker chip. You've got the Barry Wiggins poker chip. You've got the True Legends poker chip right there. You've got the Queen Nessie original poker chip. You've got the brand new BBA poker chip. You've got the 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗀 poker chip. You've got the new Queen Nessie poker chip. You've got the 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃. It's the middle of the night and I'm just creeping out of your closet poker chip. I'm going to leave my book under your pillow. You've got a couple more of the brand new Stacker Social poker chips, and you've got the Nerd UK poker chip right there. And then next up we have got... From Barry, you saw he sent some across. You've got a few of the world money notes. You've got loads of different ones here. I don't know what they are. They look interesting. That looks Chinese to me. Could be Korean, I suppose. Is it Kim Jong-un or something? I don't know. It's Chinese. It's 101. That one's definitely Chinese. That's another 101. Oh no, that's Hong Kong dollar. Nice. Jiao, so that's Japanese. Wu Jiao. I believe that's... No, Chinese. Yeah, Jiao is Chinese, I believe. But that looks Mongolian to me anyway, so I don't think it is Chinese. Have fun researching that one, I guess. So you got a collection of Mao Zedong. Is that who it is? Mao Zedong. There you go. You've got even better than those. You've got 6,000 guineas right there. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. That walked past the Tartan Army a few weeks back in Boston. 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗃, but ended up getting adopted as a mascot and fed beer or not. Nice. That's what we like. Right, so you got the two golden notes. Guinea notes from 𝗵𝗷𝗃𝗃𝗃. You've got the Queen Elizabeth II stamp stickers right there. You've got the Brits and Sovs big stickers. You've got the Brits and Sovs mini stickers. You've got the BBA sticker. You've got the Queen Nessie old and new sticker. You've got the Thoughtful Stacker big sticker. You've got the True Legends sticker. You've got obviously you've got the Pokemon cards and the 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 card. You've got a little gaggle of rubber duckies. You've got a watch from Barry Wiggins right there. You've got a bundle of coins from all over the world as donated by Barry Wiggins, 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃, 𝗵𝗷𝗃𝗃 and others. You've also got a 1965 Churchill crown here, which is a fantastic slammer, as we discovered earlier. You've also got a silver stack stacking bundle right here with the 1/10, the poker chip and the sticker right there. You've also got, let's have a look, you've got the mini Ian Attenborough sticker right there. You've got a, this one came from Silver Serpent, I believe, but via Brits and Sovs, and that's the commemorative quarters. You've got New Mexico in there. And I can't remember the other two, but with 3 different states, they are different. That's the New Mexico one right there, so that don't help me. I think one of them was Washington. One of them is, I can't see it. Oklahoma. I can see OKL, so that's got to be Oklahoma. And was I right about Washington? No, it's Illinois. Sorry. Oklahoma, Illinois, and New Mexico are your commemoratives in there. You've also got, as issued by Ian Attenborough, you've got one of those fantastic Royal Britannia colorized copper ounces right here. Royal Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britons never ever will be slaves. And then you've got, right again, just here, Britannia, amongst the waves. And next up, yeah, this is the thing, us English, we like to see Scotland do well. We like to see it. We like, come on, Scotland. Yeah, go on, Scotland, you're almost England. We're behind you. You speak the same language. We have no, you can literally drive through one country into the other. Come on, Scottish brethren, get in there. And when it's the other way round, it's like, boo England. Get England out of the cup. Get out of here. That's the difference. Yeah, we always support you, Nemo, about come again. Get out of here. Right, you've got one of the 3 lions. I'm giving you one at 3 lions off the shirt. So there's only going to be 2, unfortunately, tonight. It's not. It's a 1 ounce Scottsdale 999 copper stacker right there. One of the brand spanking new ones. So you've got one of those in there. You've got, and this is a little bit of good luck. Hopefully, fingers crossed, guys, because I'm giving you a 1966 1 penny, and I'm giving you a 1966 lucky 6pence as well from the last time we were lucky enough to bring the 𝗬𝗫𝗍 back home with us. So there's a couple of 1966 coins in there because we can't have a World Cup without bringing up 1966. Of course we can't. Who are you talking to? There's only 1 year that matters when it comes to football, and that was 1966. Anything that came before or afterwards, does it even count? Does it even count? No, it don't, so get out. And then last off, we have a very beautiful, beautiful condition. Comes in the capsule, 1945, silver, almost uncirculated, I'm going to say. It's, call it, it's uncirculated, but if I were talking condition, probably almost uncirculated. But it hasn't gone around circulation is what I mean when I say uncirculated. And that's 1945 silver English shilling, because I thought it'd be nice to put in one of the other 2 times that we've won something, 1945 and 1966. Only years to remember. You know what I mean? What happened in this fantastic year, 1966? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that is how it's worked. It is. It is 100% how it works. 100%. When the Olympics are on, if a Scottish athlete is winning, he's British. When he's losing, he's Scottish. We're all British, bruv. We're all British. Us English, those Welsh, you Scots, and even the Northern Irish. We're all British, brother. So, yeah, every single one of us is British. You know what I mean? But in the Olympics, we're Britain in the Olympics, aren't we? We are Britain in the Olympics. That is how it works. You represent Britain in the Olympics. In the World Cup, we're playing as England. There's a difference. We're England now. We've got our English hat on. You're Scotland, and then we play Wales and all the other countries. But in the Olympics, no, we're Britain, Great Britain, GB, Team GB, bruv. Team GB. We're one family. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're one family. Support each other. But it's true. It's true. Is England match delayed? This talk, apparently this talk about it may be because of the weather. I was minus a lot. No liking, no prizing. Yeah, that's it. Get liking, people. Lick that like button, as we like to say over here. I was a twinkle in my young dad's eye in 66. I wasn't even a twinkle in my dad's eye in 66. Oh, I wish I was a punk rocker with flowers in my hair. I don't know why 1966 makes me think of that, because it's the 60s, the swinging 60s. Get out of here. We can all do rubbish on AI. Don't make it real, guys. It don't make it real. Come on. Let's do it. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. We'll have a charity bar. I'm all good for, you know. I ain't got to hide nothing around here, you know. Mr. Kiwi, how we doing? So, wait a minute. Wales, Scotland, England all get individual entries, but US only get one, not one from each state. Hold on, mate. Not fair. Well, the thing is, Kiwi, about that is, you know, your states were never individual countries, were they? Whereas Wales, England and Scotland have all been individual countries, and, you know, it was because of the unification of the nations in the late 1770s or the late 1700s, i.e. the 1770s. I do believe it was 1773, but don't quote me on that exact year. It was definitely around that period of time where we have the unification of the nations, and it's when England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland became, well, no, it's when England, Scotland and Northern Ireland became one country known as Britain. And England hasn't been a country for hundreds of years. Now, the reason that Wales wasn't included in that is because we'd already managed to annex the Welsh before that. They couldn't stand out as long as the Scottish and the Irish. We just, yeah. What's this? Country called Wales, you say? I mean, it'd make a nice addition to my porch. I mean, nothing to see here, people. This is clearly English land and always has been. I don't know what you're talking about. But that's also, bringing it back into coins, that is, on a serious note, that is why on British coinage you have the 3 lines of England twice and the Harp of Ireland and the Lion Rampant of Scotland. Now, obviously, I'd actually prefer to see the Welsh Dragon on there as well. You see it on the banknotes. Now, if you look at your £10 note and you look where the heraldic beasts are on that, you have the Welsh Dragon. Red Dragon Wales on the banknotes. They don't have them on the coins, and the reason for that is because Wales was already part of England when we had the unification of the nations. So a little bit of a fun fact for you there. Are you all going to stand for this? Hey Wales, you're all going to stand for this. I'm just seeing how many people I can chase off tonight, I think, to be fair. You know, we've had a crack at the Scottish. While I'm at it, can I all remind you all of the 1932 Emu War, the Great Emu War of 1932, when the Australian military tried to take on the flightless bird, the emu, and it was a military conflict that the Australian military lost. They did lose. 1932 Great Emu War. It happened. Look it up. That's Australian off the list. Who else can we cheese off tonight? Let's go. Right. I don't know what I've opened Google for. I don't even know what I've opened Google for now at this point. I don't know. I do not know. I identify as Welsh as Paul. Fair enough. Learned something new for the day. There you go, Shaz. I assume that's the unification of the nation things. If the Darien project in 1698 was successful, we'd be ruling the island. Well, it wasn't, was it? I mean, you know, if, buts and maybes and all that. It is what it is. It is what it is. No. Right, I'm going to stop there. Because I'm vastly approaching a line that I would quite happily cross. But yeah, sometimes I don't know when to stop. I've been told by OTT much, mate. You know, over the top. Take it too far, mate. No, it wasn't. I assume you mean shut up, right there. But should we do a duck race? Who fancies a duck race, guys? Let me know. Let me know in chat. Do you fancy a duck race? I'm sweating. I am. Fucking goddamn this heat. Sorry for swearing, but seriously, I'm not enjoying it. Not enjoying the heat at all. No Viking ducks tonight. Get those Viking ducks out of here. We want nothing to do with any kind of Vikingery tonight, all right? I won't tell you any Viking tour. I'll refuse to do it. Vikings don't even exist. Norway isn't a real place. It's a conspiracy that's made up. That's all I'm saying. 𝗃𝗀𝗃 is... I'm seriously thinking that way. I think, you know, I've been saying it for the last few years. I genuinely think I might look... I know it's... The thing about the UK is you don't need it for a long period of time. But for that period, you do need it. You really do need it. It's so awful trying to sleep. I've not been getting to sleep till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I've got to get up for work, and then I've got to like go run up and down ladders carrying chainsaws and hedge trimmers and all that all day. I've been genuinely struggling. Like yesterday's job, I had to take a break every 15 minutes. It was awful. It was truly awful. No Vikings. No. Am I in this one? Nerd. My good friend Nerd, you are certainly in this one. You're in this one once, and I'll throw you in again. Because I said everyone gets one. But obviously you're a member as well, so... And that's always going to be a thing, guys, from now on. As a thank you to members, you get the second entry into the duck race. Because I struggle to do things for my members, basically. I've still got a member, last month's prize draw right here to give away, and I've got to give away this month's prize draw as well as that. I'm struggling right now, but I'll get on top of things. I will. Very chilly in my hotel room. Might have to put it away. Mate, you're not. There's only so many bloody hotels round here, mate. You know what I mean? I'll come start knocking on doors. Have you got a rowdy Scottish man in there? I got beef with him, all right. So look, don't give me that brick duck again. No, I'll try not to, mate. The old lass I brought my house from had an aircon fitted in the kitchen. The dogs camp out of it. I would too. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that my bed chair for fishing is in parts because I'm doing a bit of repair to it, I was going to drag it down into my cellar. My cellar stays nice and cool. It's proper tanked out. It's been kitted out and everything. It's it's proper room and everything. But I was going to go down into my cellar because that does say keep quite cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the door open for Knut, and he can go down into the cellar if he wants to. I'll just make sure I leave the door propped open so it don't close on him because it will scare him. That will. He's a little wimp. Really, he acts all hard with me. He acts all hard with me coming and eating on my hands and me feet and all that. But when it's anything else, he's such a whim. Like yesterday, I was hoovering me outside, and before you say hoovering, yeah, I was hoovering outside. I was using my shop vac, all right. I was hoovering up my outside little porch thingy, all right, to make sure there was no in there for him to chew on and that. And he came out. And I was using it, and when he ran back inside, I found him like the old other side of a house. It was under here, under me, bloody what I'm sat at right now, crawled away underneath it, being a little whim. And I looked at it, and now I can't get him to go outside. He won't go outside now. It's like, dude, you love outside. You go stupidly mental at the very mentioning of outside. This is your kingdom, Canoe. This little bit of land here which you can't get out of. That is your kingdom. Enjoy it. And I won't even go out there. It's like, what am I going to do with you? How do we get first entry? So going forward, Mr. Kiwi, it's I'm going to be giving, like I used to do with the phrase in the YouTube comments, but I'm going to be randomly, at some point throughout the week, dropping the phrase in the Stack Chat Interact room. So you've got to keep an eye out there. Members will always get an entry in once anyway. But for everybody else, or the second entry, if you are a member, that's how you're going to do it going forwards. Nessie, we talking your bottom drawer. Oh, hey up. Shiny torture gadget. In what, my cellar or your cellar? The one I rent off you for Monday Night Whatnot. Because if you don't know, I rent a dungeon off Nessie for Monday Night Whatnots. So that is my shoe. I'm thinking, what am I hitting with my foot? And I can't tell because I've been starting my foot, so it's completely dead. Right then, here we go, guys. Let's duck it up. I'ma duck you up, Nemo. Right then, we've got 66 entries. 66! Come on, guys. It wasn't planned. I don't know. I've been adding extra people. It's a sign. It's a sign. It's a bloody sign. 66. Come on. Come on. Ooh, what's that? What did you just see? ChatGPT, eBay UK, Spotify, Internet Speed Test, eBay, NSNI login, Netflix, Fidelity UK, lungworm vaccine for dogs. Why did Smoker become such a dick after joining G5? That's my Google recent search history, mate. And that again was not planned in any respect, and it could have been worse, couldn't it? I did all right there, to be fair. But probably the most embarrassing one of that is, why did Smoker become such a dick after joining G5? And to understand that one, you would have to be a One Piece fan. And that is, I've just given myself away as watching the One Piece anime. But I don't care. I like anime. So get off my back, all right? Get off my back. But let's go back to 1966. Yeah. Here we go, guys. Here we go. 66 people in the One Piece. Nemo knows it. Nemo, One Piece. I'm getting into One Piece. I like boats, guys. I like boats. All right, get off me back. It's because where am I? Whoa. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do a bit of sorting out on the fly here, guys. Video capture device, add existing, face cam, boom, there we go. Let's get you over here-ish into there, just like that, and then we'll have to get you. Nope, too far. Nope, one more. There we go. Perfect. I'm in my box. Right. No thumbnail. Yes, no thumbnail. Well, not yet anyway. Not yet. You'll get there in a minute. Who is Anime? What, Anime is in like Tina Turner? That's Anime. Anime Turner, was it? Is that a Danish duck on the left? No Danish ducks allowed. Not tonight. Oh, well, that one. Hold on. Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Don't know what you're talking about. No duck. There's a duck on left, mate. On that side, there's no duck over there. There's only racing duck behind me. I don't know. Obviously, guys, I think you're right. It's got to be 1966 seconds, of course. I'm not on the list of Seolfor Hordian. I can't, mate. I can't do it. I'm Seolfor Hordian. I am sorry. Right. I can't do it. It's 66. We've got to keep it at 66. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Am I wrong? So normally I would have added you. I can't. Seolfor Hordian, I can't. But I will. If you send me some details, right? If you send me some details, I'll send you a little coin and some poker chips and some stuff. All right, as a little. I'm sorry to leave you out, but I've got to keep it at 66. Same amount of episodes, One Piece. I'm on episode 570 something, I think now, nearly 590. Good call. But we should have started it earlier if we were going to do that. We're just going to go 66 seconds. But yeah, Sovereign, if you send me a message, I'll pop you a nice little silver shilling or something over to you. But it's England tonight. We're in World Cup mode. We've got 66 people, and it's poetry in motion. So we're going to go with 66 seconds on the clock. But I would same as say, like next time. Well, we're going to do so we're going to do a second race for a bit of fun in a little bit. But right now we're gonna keep it at 66. 3 days, 22 minutes, maybe one day. I did a 3-hour one once. That was a lot of fun. 66. Okay, set. Right, guys, are you ready for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll get there. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We're a third of the way, guys. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. We're halfway. Come on, guys. Bear with me. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10 more, guys. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. 1966! Well, which I'm in box. I'm in my box. I want a steward's inquiry. Here you go. You sure that was 66? Here we go. Ah, too late. Too late. But I like you. The effort there. Why is he not doing it? Does he not do it in here or something? Have I not got it rigged up in this room? I don't know. But yeah, here you go. 66 shuffles. 1 minute and 6, which is also known as 66 seconds, 66 people in the race, 966 penny, 966 sixpence. Come on, England, we can do this. 3, 2, 1. They are off. Come on, guys. Who's got this tonight? Let's have a look. Who's going to take it? Who's going to be the first win of the evening? Obviously, we've got a big win coming up in a few hours' time, but more on that later. Right now, it's Blistering Bodycraft Adventures. He is on it today. Blistering Bodycraft Adventures. He, of course, won Zeus's treasure hunt. Right here, Paul W is there. We've got Joel Bromhead is up there as well. Something Stack. I couldn't see the first word. Louise Wildboy is there. Edward L. Okay, Ice and Fire as well. True Legend is having a good storm on it. Oh, we're coming up to the final 30 seconds of the race. 30 seconds on the timer now. There we go, guys. Half a minute left. True Legend, Paul W, Brits and Sovs, Ian Ritchie, Raspberry Hedgehog, Calc, Silver Stag, and Shiny Silver all having a good crack at it. We're coming to that all-important final 20 seconds of the race right now, guys. Here we go. That's why I've been here. All changes at 20 seconds to go. Calc is looking firm out there, but is someone going to try and make a break for it right to the last second, we normally see, and take it from Calc, whisk it right from underneath his feathers. We will see very soon. Oh, here we go. Nemo. Oh, no, stop. Good. So that was a practice race. That was a practice. That was a practice race. Rigged, yeah. Somebody rigged that. Where's my friendly mask? What time is it, everyone? Tell me in the chat. Come on, let's say it together, because it is time that we come together as a collective and say in our one uniformed voice, shut the duck up. So, the 1966 themed World Cup special duck race has been won by a Scotsman. Make of that as you will. What chip is he getting? He's getting nothing. That Steward's inquiry on that one. Well. Should be awarded to duck number 66. Yeah. I think you're right. I think Crispy's right. I think I have to go through the footage and find out who was duck number 66. And I think that's who it should go to be honest with you. That race, I'm going to be honest with you, I've been doing real races for a long time. That one didn't feel right. There was something a bit off about that race. It doesn't sit well with me. Might have to be a re-race on that one, guys. I just want to be fair. I just want to be fair to everyone out there. Yes, guys, thank you very much. It is time to shut the duck up. But Nemo, my friend, we've had a lot of fun tonight. I do like Nemo. He's a good guy, guys. I'm looking forward to meeting him tomorrow. And my good buddy, you've saved me a couple of quid on postage. So yeah, why not? At least you don't have to post it. You can get exactly. Save me a couple of quid there. Give it to Nemo Jr. That would be a good thing, wouldn't it? Would be a good thing. Do you want a Scottish shilling instead, mate? Do you want to not have the 45 English and have an uncirculated Scottish shilling instead? If you do, you can. That's no problem. I'll give it to Nemo Jr. Do whatever you want with it, mate. You know what I mean? But I think Nemo Jr. would appreciate it. There's some nice pieces in there. Yeah, well done, buddy. Well done. I'm not bothered about that, or not in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? You too, Raspberry, and everyone else who's joined us. I'm going to be getting off soon. It's 9 o'clock, guys. Let's have a look. So don't forget, everybody, a couple of things before you go. Anyone, don't go just yet, because needed at least 3 of those poker chips for his small collection. Yeah, exactly. Don't forget, I want to leave you 365. You'll like this. Don't forget, guys, this is a perfectly grammatically correct sentence in the English language, which we've discovered tonight. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. And as I say, I cannot stress it enough. It is 100% a legitimate sentence in the English language. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. So remember that. Also, please don't forget, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stigma. Happy birthday to you. Also, guys, don't forget, 3 lines on the shirt. Jewels remain still gleaming. 60 years of hurt never stop me dreaming. It's coming home, lads. It's coming home. Come on, we can do it tonight. Don't forget that either. Also, don't forget to go over and check out Stackers Social if you haven't done already. You do need to be in Stackers Social now to enter the weekly giveaways, guys. You have to be a member. It is free to enter, so I'm not trying to get you to pay for anything or anything like that. It's completely free to become a member of Stackers Social, but you will have to be a member of Stackers Social to be in a chance to win my giveaways going forwards. Obviously, channel members, you get your little booster bonus entry as well because you're a channel member. But do get over, join Stackers Social. There's some fantastic people in there. There's some fantastic giveaways that are done directly through Stackers Social. I mean, the week of giveaways that 𝗃65 and 𝗫 Salman put on recently was just too insane. It really was. Lick the like button if you haven't licked the like button, guys. And we may not be there. We probably not. I'm going to be honest. Very much doubt it tonight. Let's have a look. New member prior. I'm not changing nothing. In fact, we have literally done it. Oh no, is that last week? I think that might be last week's actually. Let's have a look. You know, I think some of you know what's coming. Nemo, I will take your winnings away from you. I will take your... Nemo is wishing Bjorn good luck tonight. Of course, Bjorn being a Norwegian man. Okay, so Nemo is now currently wishing that the England team loses. I just want to let everyone in the chat know that that's what Nemo's currently doing right now. Barry, I'll see you tomorrow. Nemo, I'll see you tomorrow. Anyone else who's coming to the West Midlands Coin Fair tomorrow, I look forward to seeing you. Again, another benefit of being in Stackers Social, guys, is if you go to the West Midlands Coin Fair or the Yorkshire Coin Fair, I'm there every single month. I take my Sigma PMV investor, and if you're a member of Stackers Social, you need to be a member of Stackers Social, but if you are a member of Stackers Social, which is completely free to join, you can bring whatever you want and I will test it for you free of charge. I've had people reach out to me, want to pay me to check their bits for them. I say the same thing to them. I don't take your money for it. Just become a member of Stackers Social and get yourself over to the West Midlands or Yorkshire Coin Fair. It's another benefit for coming to the fair as well. A lot of people in the chat, they've had pieces tested and it saved them. I will be definitely testing what I buy tomorrow because I made a mistake last Yorkshire Coin Fair and didn't test everything I bought and ended up buying a fake one. But other than that, yeah, I think we're there, aren't we? You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. Don't tell him where you're meeting if we lose. Yeah, no, to be sure. He'll check your Brits. No, shut up, you. To be fair. Shut up. How many? We're well away, but I don't care. I want to tell you guys how good you are anyway. I haven't done it in ages. He'll check your Brits and your coins to your bit. I'll check your bits and I'll also check your coins for free too. There you go, guys. But no, do get yourself over. Don't forget, Silverpunk is currently selling the 𝗕sc bar. If for some crazy reason you would like a bit of silver with this beautiful, beautiful face on it, posing something like this, and get... Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. But get yourself over to the Cypherpunk website where he is currently selling TSC silver bars. They are absolutely fantastic. I am going to be buying one for myself and I will be reviewing it on the channel as soon as I do so. The car has been in the garage this week. It has taken another £1,000 out of my wallet. So I've said to Punk, you know, don't take them down just yet. Leave them up for a week or two. I need a bit of time, mate. Look, I know I owe you the money, but please, can I just have please, mate? Just give me a bit of time. Just give me. I'll get the money for you, mate. Don't. And a couple of toes missing later. He's agreed to give me a couple of weeks. But no, it's a beautiful bar. It's a beautiful bar. It really, really is. Let me give you a quick showdown of it. Yeah, I'm getting ready for another new keyboard anyway. They just get minging so quick. I don't know why. Cypherpunk, where are we? Here we go. Visit site. We can go. Which one did I have that one on? There we go. Right, here we go, guys. This is genuine, absolutely genuine. Cypherpunk's website. It's the Stack Collector bar, £170. It comes with a beautiful little box right there. It's not a book. It's a box, that is. And I think he's done a fantastic job of it. I really do think it's true to life. You know, it's just look at that. I think it's absolutely amazing. I really, really do. So full Monster can with no spill it as well, but. Yeah, I think he's done really well on that. No. Thank you for immortalising me in silver. It generally means a lot to me, mate. So thank you so much. If it's not the charger point on his phone, it's the keyboard. Yeah, keyboard's gone now, hasn't it? You know what I mean? I'm going to have to go and deal with that because if I let it dry, it's going to get, the inside of my it's done. New keyboard for next week, guys. I'm not dealing with that. That's going to dry and go all kind of sticky and nasty, and which is why, if you remember, I finally eventually got rid of my last keyboard because of the same exact reason. But there we go. Hope you brought it a can of Monster dinner first. You're choking on it. Yeah, dirty Scottish man, get out of here. Loving it. If it's not, yeah, we've done that one, guys. I'm sorry if I've missed any chat tonight. It's gone so quick and fast. I can't tell you how amazing it is. But bear with us, guys. Hopefully next week will be Stinky Fish Day. If not, it will definitely be a week after. I'm hopeful it's going to come a little bit quicker than it's advertised, and we should have it for next week. And if we do, we'll make a big announcement out of it. We're going to make a big thing out of it. I'm gonna milk it as much as I can. Have my little 2 minutes, and we'll sort it out for you. Go like concrete. Nemo, are you in the minibar? Get yourself down to. Get yourself down to a proper bar, mate. Don't get out of that minibar. Right then, guys, thank you so much for tonight. You've got, that's what we were doing, isn't it? We've got a check for you. Is the England game delayed? Oh, Google, come on, tell me. Could lead to a delay. Extreme heat and potential thunderstorms in the vicinity of the stadium could delay tonight. I'm not seeing anything definite for delays, guys. It's from what I can see, there's as good a chance as any it will still be a 10 p.m. kickoff. So you've got just under an hour. You've got 53 minutes until the advertised kickoff time. So go get yourself a beer. Go get yourself your favourite drink. Stick a pizza in the oven. Do whatever you got to do. You got 53 minutes. But let's all keep our fingers and toes crossed. Let's all come together, Nemo. Let's have a little bit of love from you as well. Come on. Let's all get together and hope that England can pull through tonight and get us through to the next round, because that would be absolutely fantastic. It really would. But with that being the case, thank you so much for coming across this week, guys. It's been a lot of fun, as it usually is. It's a bit of a filler this week because we were hoping it was going to be the Stinky Fish night, but we'll get there as soon as we can with that one. Thank you, 365. Thank you. Yay, Nemo! That's what we wanted, a bit of camaraderie. Here we go. And yes, good luck to everyone tonight. But thank you so much for coming. It's been a pleasure having you all here. I'm going to leave you all in the usual fashion by saying, until next time, as usual, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.